Hello and Allah Apha, the Baha'i greeting to all the people of planet. My name is Abbas Tamori. I am the elder of Baha'ullah, continuing my mission on the earth, informing people of what I know. Time is 11:37. Today is 26th. Still 26th of July. Tonight, I like to talk to Palestinian people. And it's very hard for me to speak about it. It's a sensitive issue. I learned about this more when I came to Canada at age 25, 26. Every time I see the scenes of the old ladies crying for the loss of their son, the little children, that hurts. That seriously hurts. I'm not in a position to advise you, but as a human being, a concerned human being in this planet, born in your area, I like to share some of my opinion, some of my sentiment. I have not written any prayer in my life, but today as I was going to Toronto, this prayer came to my mind that I decided to write it and to start with a prayer for the Palestinians. O Baha'ullah, the Master of Universe, I entreat thee from the bottom of my heart to empower the nation of Palestine with the highest level of patience and resignation, that they may withstand the trials of this century. O Lord, they are transgressed and wronged by the evildoer amongst thy servants. So I beseech thee from the ocean of thy understanding, bestow upon them the highest degrees of comprehension, so they may find reason within their heart to love each other, so they may see and distinguish friends from foes. The evil of misunderstanding has showered them with the arrows of tyranny and affliction. O divine physician, heal their pride to stand tall amidst the colossal crashes of the tectonic plates of the continental religions of the past. O Lord, they are the victims of the circumstances that its driving force is the oblivion of the followers of the bygone dispensations. O Lord, enlighten their leaders with a scepter of wisdom that can guide these innocent children through the hardship of our time. Amen. Yes, the person who wants to talk about a sensitive issue like this has to have a serious relationship and be of the area, be amongst them, tasted their trials and afflictions. But as I said, as a human being, I have to give my opinions. I have found the best way, perhaps, to reduce pain is to understand it, to find the causes of it, and to see where it's originating. If I become a bit philosophical in this, I have to bring you this prime directive of Abdul-Baha, who lived amongst you, by the way. And he says the physical and metaphysical world are parallel. They're the counterpart of each other, exact counterpart of each other, he says. If we look in the earth, there are tectonic plates And the center of the earth is all hot. As it comes to the surface, gradually it's becoming colder and cooler. It forms these great plates, continental plates. And whenever these plates, they move underground, they cause havoc, they cause earthquake on the surface. This is a physical phenomenon. But in the same way, if you look at it metaphysically, the religions of the past, in this case Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, they are like the metaphysical continental plates that they're coming together. The point of the crash is Israel, is Palestine, is in that part of the earth. Why they're coming so close is because the progress that we made scientifically through the means of communication, whether it's telephone, car, airplane, train, computer, emails, all of that has brought us closer. And it seems we did not have the spiritual management behind it. So we just showered mankind with so many tools. We came close before knowing each other. And just like the continental plate, physical continental plate, this religion, they came together and they're creating this huge havoc. This is, in my opinion, the philosophy of what's happening in that area. But if I set aside the philosophy for a second, I think another way is that we should know our enemy. Who is our enemy? Is there one? Who is that? Is this a person or is it a subject? What is it? For me in my life, whenever I had an enemy or a person who was seriously opposing me, as it is right now, my own Baha'i friends are opposing me very vehemently. They say I'm an infidel. I try to put myself in the shoe of the person who's fighting with me. Try to see, in this case, for a Palestinian, I just try to think, if I was born in a Jewish family, if my name was not Abbas, it was Joachim. I had father, I had mother, I had children. Then I'm looking at myself. We're a small minority among the huge nations of the world. Many of them Christians, they don't like us. Many Muslims, they don't like us. Our mere objection to us is that because we have different beliefs. Because they like to label us as Jew, not just as a human being first. They stick to where my religion is first. I look at my history in the recent years. In Bolshevik system of Russia, they all kicked us out. The Jews were kicked out. They called them the enemy of Christ, all kind of things. They lost all their belonging, all their money. They had to go all over the world. They came in US and Canada and England and part of the Europe. So they come to Germany. For God's sake, whatever the cause of it right now, the whole Germany, with the leadership of a Hitler whose mother was Jew, that's what the history I've read. This man, as if he hates himself, he wants to take revenge against himself. He's attacking me as a Jew. Imagine, they burned my mother in front of me. They put him in the incinerator, they kill her, burn her. They kill my children in front of me, my father, my brother. What will happen to me? As a human being, I try to understand myself. I don't know, the word is not there to explain it. It's not even shocked. I should be hospitalized. The fear, the sheer violence against the Jews, it has happened in recent years. So, not by their decisions, but by their own enemy, apologetically, They come down and tell them, okay, now you're killed, burned, whatever, now we're going to throw you in your land, in Israel. The land that all the holy books says that this is their land. Quran says, Bible says that the Jews belong to that land. Long, long time ago. Everyone knows this. So finally, they're sent there. They say, God, okay, we came among the Muslims now. They don't have the history of violence against the Jews. They don't burn the Jews. They've been nicer to us compared to the Christians. And lo and behold, after 15, 16 years, the whole machinery of the nations of the Muslims, from Syria to Jordan, I don't know, Egypt, everyone, they come to obliterate us again. What's our fault? That we are follower of the Moses. This was initially the things, that why the Jews are coming here. They're coming to our own land. So, what would I do? Then I'm surrounded. On one side, the Christians, you know what they did to us? Now the Muslims are here, they don't like us. So, then I see that, as Persian they say, don't go to the judge by yourself. Because if you go alone, you're the winner. You're exonerated. Go with the people